Okay, so here we have the tow truck driver, um, seemingly a father of two, doing his job. So he goes from this to this. See, this is what happens when the economy gets bad and people get really desperate. They become unhinged. Now let's put the shoe on the other foot. If you can't afford the vehicle, which is unfortunate, guess what? You're gonna have to give it up. You knew that when you signed the papers. If you cannot afford that vehicle, you signed the contract. Obviously, at some point, you've negated to fill your obligation with that contract. So you should already know that guess what? If you can't pay, it's going to have to go. But instead, I guess you'd rather go ahead and catch an attempted murder charge. This should be attempted murder. That many shots? Yep. Sounds to me like they definitely tried to kill this man. Shot 8 times. Listen to all the injuries, what he's facing. If the shoe was on the other foot, let's say if it was their vehicle and they sold it and the person cannot come up with the payments, you know darn well they more than likely do the very same thing. Repossess the vehicle. It's not yours unless you have ownership papers. It's paid for. It's not yours. It's not. So you pan so people don't think. Just panic and stupid. Don't think. Or maybe they're just if they maybe they do think they're just evil. So you're gonna sit up here and shoot a man 8 times. Basically, yes, trying to kill him. Basically trying to kill the man. Guess what, dum dum? Do you really think, aside from catching a murder charge, because attempted murder charge, whatever the charge could possibly be, guess what, dum dum? You're not gonna have that truck in prison. You're not going to be rolling around the prison yard in your truck. It's still going to be repossessed. As if there's only one. Do you think there's only one vehicle tow truck driver in town? They're going to go, wow, that person has a gun and they're going to shoot. So you can have that vehicle. The banks don't work that way, fool. They do not. They're going to send another driver to get that vehicle and they still going to get it. They are still going to get it. Just a matter of time. And you still going to get caught. Somebody going to jail. This stupid, you deserve life. Again, unless you own it, it's not yours. Again, this is what happens. It's not uncommon when times get hard, the economy, and people just become, I'll just say, selfish. You ain't taking what's, it's not yours. Where's your title? I remember a friend of mine, and it happens. I had gone through a hard time, and she said, hey, they're after my vehicle. Can I go ahead and hide it at your place? I can hide it behind the fence. I said, well, I and my other friend had a house too, but we both had like chain link fences. So it's not like it couldn't be seen. And I said to her, do you have that thing, like the tracking thing, they can pick up where the car is located? I said, because you know what's going to happen. They're going to show up here, at some point looking for it. And some cars are like a tracking, a tracking device. They can find out where it is. Fortunately, thank goodness, at the time she was able to get the finances together and secure the vehicle to keep it. These things happen. There have been people, they're at the door to deliver a warrant, at the door to deliver you, what do you call this? The foreclosure or eviction paperwork. Get violent. Unfortunately, more of these things will happen. More of these things are going to happen. It's unfortunate. And the poor mother trying to get some answers.
Wrenching words from Rhonda Bolton about her son Benjamin, who right now is fighting to recover after a nearly deadly day on the job as a tow truck driver contracted to do repossession work.
He had repossessed a van with the keys. He was in it, driving it, because he had already repossessed another vehicle with his tow truck.
And so he had already repossessed one. With all the job layoffs, this is not a surprise. It will continue. With all the job layoffs, it's not a surprise.
That's when she says the routine job turned into what she's calling an ambush.
The people that owned it saw it, and they followed him. The one vehicle got in front of him and slowed him down. The other vehicle pulled up beside him, and they just unloaded on him. They anywhere, what we were told, from 13 to 16 shots.
Whoa! 13 to 16 shots. So they didn't care whether they killed this man. I hate to tell you, it's not, it wouldn't surprise me if they had killed this man and he like fell out of the vehicle or just stopped. They probably would have just yanked his body out, thrown him on the ground, and then some other fool hop in the vehicle and keep on going. But it got to a truck. Crazy. Sick. Depraved. No humanity. Foolish. Do you have a title? It's not your truck. Shot 13 to 16 times.
On him. They anywhere, what we were told, from 13 to 16 shots.
Benjamin was shot 8 times, including in the back, arm, side.
They tried to kill this man. So he was hit 8 times, but it was actually 13 to 16 shots.
13 to 16 shots.
Benjamin was shot 8 times, including in the back, arm, side, and pelvis.
He lost his spleen. He had diaphragm damage. Liver was pierced. His colon, his stomach. I mean, he's just like from head to toe a mess.
As for the investigation into the shooting, Houston police tell me following the gunfire, officers detained 3 people, but later released them as they wait for
more information. This is what a life is worth, my truck. That's the whole thing. You got to be stupid. And to do this person needs to be off the street or persons. The bank's still going to take it, fool. The bank is not playing with you. They don't give out vehicles for free like that. And that's why, the older you get, I can kind of see it personally. You see how people are in the depravity? And that's how some people don't see things happening and, oh, they're not concerned. They just keep on moving because guess what? They know there's a part of people that are depraved. And it really comes out when the money gets funny. Resources get scarce. Really comes out. Comes savage. Guess what? That's who the person really is. Just able to maybe keep it calm while things are going well. But let's say give them some money and then watch them act funny. Let them get without. Let them get without. You may see depravity without a shadow. I'm telling you, you may see depravity, no doubt. Oh, I'm not getting my way. My truck. The bank is still going to take the truck. They probably got it now. $13 to 16 shots. It's my opinion. They tried to kill this man. What else do you call it? You ain't taking it. And now this man, he probably going to have a whole lot of medical problems from what his mother just described. I don't see him being at work next week. So now his way of making a living for his family has been impacted. Medical bills stacking up. He could become homeless. Most people are working check to check. Repossession's been popping up. All the job layoffs. Like I said, and I was telling a friend of mine, I have friends who love Kamala. That's their option, and we're still cool, still love them. Information. This reminds me so much of when that man made that announcement about there going to be more layoffs depending on it's the economy. And this is just another aspect of it. The violence. When people can't make it, people start losing it, losing assets. I don't lose my vehicle. That's all I got left. Then I can't get to work, barely making it. Can't walk 30 to 40 miles a day. Sure as heck can't afford the Uber back and forth. With gas prices, nobody's signing up for free to take you to and from work for free. Oh no. And then the timing, people have their own lives. The vehicle might be all they have. Going to end up homeless, lose my job. If the vehicle is behind in payments and you can't afford it, you're going to lose it anyway. Just a sad fact. But the people willing to take a life, this man been shot. So 13 to 16 shots fired, 8 landed in his body. When people start to lose resources, the real them may be revealed. And the dumbest thing to think about is that whoever these fools are, the bank is still gonna take the vehicle, idiot. They're not gonna say, "Wow, he's got a gun." Oh, well, they still gonna take it. But somebody going to jail again. You're not gonna be in a prison rolling in your truck. The stupidity, just evil. That's where they belong. Gonna take a life over a vehicle. It's not yours. You don't own the title. He's the repo man. You have voided the contract. This is where we are. You think folks trying to fight? Nope, they're now resorting to shooting and will try to kill you. Anyway, people, be careful. Thanks for watching the video. Supporting the channel. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share them out.